Hello everybody. So I've got a 7-year-old who's having a birthday party and she is in love with Pokemon, especially Pikachu. So what I'm showing you here is going to be how to make the Pokeball Punch Surprise game. You've probably seen him on Pinterest because that's where I found the idea, and what I did was I went to Wish. If you haven't heard of the Wish app, it's an app where you get stuff imported super cheap. So I got like 100 Pokemon stickers, and I ended up ordering 12 little Pikachu key rings, and this stuff probably cost me like $10 or less on Wish. And what I'm gonna do with my supplies here is I am going to make a punch game. So I took just regular red Solo cups, and the bottom is a regular board like you would use for a science fair project, just easy to find at the craft store. And then I got 2 smaller Solo cups and I super glued them together because these guys are actually going to become my center line here. Because if you know what a Pokeball looks like, it's red, white, and black. So the other stuff I have are the paper that's going to go over the top. So I'm going to stuff a prize and then cover each cup with the tissue paper and keep the shape of the Pokeball, and then the kids are going to play the game where they punch them out to win a prize. So stay tuned and I will show you my progress. Okay, so step 1 that I've just completed is the little cups that I stacked on each other and super glued, and the black paper, because it's going to be the black line that runs through the middle of the Pokeball. These have little surprises in them. These do not. But just to show you what I did, I got neat little guy, stuffed him in there, had my squares of the color I wanted pre-cut, lined the edge with glue, and then just set it on there. So I'm going to do the same process with all of the big cups and hide prizes. And what I am planning on doing is putting enough prizes in here so that every kid at the party gets one. And then some of them will be empty as well. So when they get in line and they take their turn and punch one out, if they get a prize, they've got their prize and they get to just wait. Then the next guy goes, if they punch and don't get a prize, then they go to the back of the line and they keep trying until they get a prize. Whoever is the last person without a prize, I have a big prize that they're going to win. So you kind of want to be the last guy and not get a prize in order to get the big prize at the end. But I'm going to finish this up and then I will come back and show you my progress. Okay, another really important thing I want to show you. I'm using the super glue gel because I want to make sure that I don't get super glue everywhere. And I don't know if you can see, it's like a clear, it's literally a gel glue, and it sticks really good where you want it to be, so that when I put my stuff, it's gonna stay where I want it. And you kind of notice how I flattened this out. You saw them as squares, and then I just squashed them down so they would be nice and conformed to that circle shape. So I'm going to put this guy right where I want it. Ooh, shaky hands. And I'm just gonna let it sit there and super glue itself into place. And there's going to be 4 on each side to make a nice line. Okay, I've got the line of black prize punch outs all done, and I've pre-cut my red squares, and these are going to go over the bigger cups, so they're bigger squares. And just so that you can see, I chose to not use the part of paper that is on the fold, because once I looked at it, I realized it wasn't going to look as great when I was using it. So you may want to just have a little bit of waste or use it for something else and keep your squares nice so that they come out nice and smooth. All right, on to the red squares. So just as an FYI, for the big cups, I switched it up to a hot glue gun because I ran out of the other glue. And this is working pretty good, and it's going to go a little faster. So I'll show you the finished product shortly. All right, the red side is done. All that's left is the white tissue paper side with the rest of the prizes. Getting close. Okay, here is the finished product. All the tissue paper has been either hot glued or super glued to the cups, and now we're ready to play the game. And just so that you have a frame of reference for your time, I would say give yourself at least an hour to do this, because you have to be able to glue each cup with the tissue paper and each cup to the board and arrange everything. So give yourself at least an hour to get this project completed. Now we just have to wait for party time.